Hey guys, it's Mike Day, king of the suburbs, Atlanta real estate market. How do you invest in real estate? I get these questions all the time, and I get people call me talking about I want to flip properties, which is great. Listen, you must understand one thing. Real estate investments can be great and it can be complex and it also can be simple. It's all about how prepared you are and your approach. You first need to determine what aspect of real estate do you want to invest in and how do you want to get into that aspect, and then you have to have a focus once you decide which aspect of real estate you want to invest in. There's several ways to invest in real estate. If you're someone who's not hands-on, don't have the time to run to Home Depot and the rest of it, you might as well invest in REIT, which is known as Real Estate Investment Trust. It is still real estate investing. So basically, you take your money, you give it to a company or an established trust that invests in real estate. Could be multi-family, single family, whatever the case may be. So they use your money to invest and they give you a return. You still get to make good amount of money depending on the amount of money you also put in that trust and how well that trust is performing. Now, if you're someone that likes hands-on and you have the time and you know how to build a team, then yeah, you could talk about flipping. But before we talk about flipping, there's also something else you could do if you're someone who doesn't have the time and you're not great in hands-on and you don't want to take the risk that comes with fixing properties. Because as you know in life, they hire the risk, they hire the return. Then you could be a smart investors like so many other investors, especially foreign investors do. Buy brand new homes, subdivisions. Find a subdivision in a good school district, in a reasonable price point. Buy. Put down 5%, 10%, 20%, however your situation may accommodate at that time. But make sure you buy in the beginning of the project, because before the end of the project, you're going to actualize 20, 30, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, sometimes up to $70,000 in equity, especially if it's a subdivision in a very demanding area and with a lot of properties to be built. So you can imagine being the first set of people who bought in there, where the builders are going up in prices almost every other week or every 2 weeks, as long as the sales are happening. Then buy that. Put on enough money, do your maths in regards to how much my mortgage will be and how much the rent will be. And another secret I will tell you in that, when you do buy a brand new subdivision, in my opinion, I typically won't do a subdivision more than 400,000 and in a specific area, which I typically disclose to my clients, but I don't disclose to the outside world. It's because in that area, a 4-bedroom townhouse or 4-bedroom single family house, section 8, will give you about 4,200. And you could have a mortgage maybe about 3,000, maybe 2,009, depending on how much you put down, depending on the interest you got. On a townhouse or property no more than 390 to 400,000. Straight to section 8. Easy money. That's another chapter. We'll talk about that some other day. So now, if you're not doing that and you just want to do flip and sell, you have to be very careful. There are certain things you must be well informed about. One, ARV, after repairs value. How much is this house going to be worth? When I buy it, I fix it after I fix it. LTV, loan to value. How much loan would I be able to get on this property in order to be able to buy it and then fix it and then sell it? Those key factors are very essential to how successful you can be. I see a lot of rookie investors make so many mistakes, especially when they try to do it themselves because they think they've read enough book or they listen to someone who's very hyped and knows how to talk sweet and all that kind of stuff. No matter what you do when it comes to real estate, if you're going to be touching physically, flipping, buying new subdivision, whatever the case may be, have an agent or broker that is extremely knowledgeable and is all about your interests. Hey, agents don't like me saying this. Not everybody out there that says I'm a real estate agent is actually a real estate agent. Just like not every basketball player that says I'm a basketball player that is really a basketball player, as in the sense really skillful. That's why you have mega stars, stars, mediocre, and so on, and those who just make up the team. Let's I digress. So LTV, loan to value. Traditional banks are not going to give you. Traditional banks are not going to give you a loan to buy a property you're going to fix. That means you have to go to private lenders, aka hard money lenders. These guys are out here to make money, and they will typically charge you a fee, 4%, known as 4 points. Anything you hear point equates it to percentage, 2 point, 1 point. Some can charge you as high as 7 point, but I will tell you, me personally, if I am your broker, even if you're using a hard money lender, if that hard money lender is charging you more than 3 points, we're not using him or them or her, whatever the case may be. Because that hard money lender is making too much of money off of you, and that's going to hit into your profit. So in my opinion, 2 points reasonably, no more than 3 points, basically 3% upfront fees. And if you're a rookie investor, of course, they're taking a risk in you. So most of them will, depending on your credit score, if they consider credit score, will probably not give you more than 70% LTV, which means if the house is 100,000, they will give you $70,000 to buy the house, and you have to come up with $30,000. And some of them, you just do 65 LTV. You have to come out with 35,000. So basically, you have to have that much money to buy that property. So calculate that amount, 35,000, 30,000 plus 3 points of the price of which you buy the property, or the loan amounts they're giving you, 70,000. So 3.3% of that. That's your upfront cost. The good thing about hard money lender is that they will reimburse you as you fix the house. So basically, you also have to have money aside to start fixing this house. As you finish each phase, let's say the bathroom, toilet, or however you staged the phases of which you would do the project, then they'll reimburse you. So of course, you get all that money back. Then you also have to put in consideration the hold period, how long you may have to hold this property before it sells. Excuse me. And you also have to put in the consideration, if it doesn't sell, what's my backup plan? Immediately rent it, get rental income, get it refinanced, especially because most lenders or hard money lender will give you up to a year, some 2 years. But if I wear your shoes, the lesser or the quicker I can get it refinanced, the better, into a traditional loan. So you see, there's so many entails, but there's so many I love to tell you I cannot tell you in this video. I would be telling you in my next series of video, because I'm actually going to do a series on this whole aspect of flipping and investing in real estate. So for right now, I hope you get some information out of this, and I hope this information helps restructure your mindset. However, if you feel you want more information and you would like to talk to me, feel free to reach out to me. My information will always be below. Other than that, enjoy your day.